Hey guys, welcome yet to another video. Before we get into the topic for today, how did the market treat you this week? Was it fair or unfair? Did you blow your account? Did you lose trade? Did you miss trade? In general, how was the market for you this week? As for me, the market was okay. It was not good, it was not bad, it was normal. The reason why I'm saying it was normal, I'll explain more in the video, so stick around. Okay, now this week I traded two pairs, that is Euro USD and JBP JPY. I am thinking of stop trading JBP JPY because it doesn't align with the strategy that I'm currently trading, and that is a strategy that I want to trade, targeting a 1:2 or a 1:3 highest. For now, that is the strategy I want to trade, and my JBP JPY does not. I don't know how to trade JBP JPY with that strategy. However, I am going to replace JBP JPY with JBP USD, because JBP USD and Euro USD, those are the pairs that I understand how to trade with this strategy. Now, as I said earlier, my performance this week was not good in terms of like the trades that I took. I traded two pairs, I took 3 trades, and out of all the three trades, I hit stop loss on every trade. Now, the reason why I'm not feeling so bad is because number one, I managed risks properly. This week I have reduced my risks into risking $100 to make $200 until I get out of breakdown, until I get out of break even. I don't want to lose this account. I am using this particular account that I'm having right now as an experiment account. Now, I did a lot of stupid things this week, but I'm not going to say that I had a bad trading week. Here is why. In as much as I didn't follow my plan on my personal account, for some reason, I don't know why, I trade my personal account like I'm gambling the account, and I lost the account finally out of gambling. I traded gold on that account and it took off the account like completely. Now, I traded gold like I didn't analyze, I didn't do anything, I just entered a trade. I know some people are going to be like, she's still making the same mistakes. I know it is easier said than done. It's a process. I am learning, and this is basically a journey. I don't know how long this journey is going to take me, but I know that this year is definitely not going to pass without me becoming consistently profitable, getting cash out back to back. Remember in my previous video, I made a video where I said I made $130 and I got myself something with the money. I can proudly say that I got myself a new tablet. I needed it for trading purposes because sometimes I am in school, I cannot trade. So with a tablet, I can literally look at my setups on my tablet, and yeah, so I can proudly say that trading has gotten me something, though I no longer have the account, but it's okay. We are going to fund another one. That is not a problem. Now, let's get into the trades that we took this week and the lessons that I learned this week and how we plan on implementing and doing things better, even much more better next week. Let's go to the chart. Before we go to the chart, I want us to understand that there is this video that I watched during the week and I got so many lessons from this video. And one of the lessons that I got was that trading does not reward you for working too hard, because at the end of the day, no matter how hard you work, it's not about how hard you work, it's about how patient you are as a trader. The only problem we lack, or the only problem I lack, is patience, right? Also, there is a psychological thing here. You need to switch your mind in such a way that you start thinking and acting like a consistently profitable trader, and it's not easy to do. Most of us growing up did not grow in homes where we had easy access to money. Now we are seeing trading like a way to get out of our situations, live financial freedom, time freedom, and everything. My purpose or my goal for trading to become a trader is for financial freedom first, then time freedom second, because I know that if I'm financially free, I can do whatever I want to do with my time. As someone who does not like to work for people, but I don't have a choice to work for anybody. So yes, one of the major lessons that I learned is that one of the reasons why you're not profitable is because you don't have a good system. You are not sure of your system, and that is true for me. I am beginning to create a system. I think that is something that I have done, but I've not been following that system. And that system actually gives me a 1:2. I was looking at the chart yesterday and I realized that with my system, I can actually become profitable and make a lot of money. Now I have also this problem where the moment I have 2 consecutive losses, I was talking about this with a friend, the moment I have 2 consecutive losses, I feel like my system is wrong, I feel like my strategy is not working. Automatically I want to change my strategy, I want to start trading something different, I feel like something is wrong. Meanwhile, as a trader, you're not always going to win. You're going to have winning days and you're going to have losing days. In your losing days, it's okay, right? Your winning days as well, it's okay. And I think this week has been one of those weeks where I lost and I didn't feel bad. That is why I said, in as much I did not make profit this week, I still think that I had a good trading week because I did not let my losses affect me negatively. Like, I felt like, okay, it's one of those things, it happens. Another lesson that I got, because I actually took notes, like I think it's about, yeah, I took notes. Another lesson that I got is that you need to give yourself trading times. Let's say, for example, you have to get like 2 hours daily. Let's say from Monday to Friday, you need to look for 2 hours. For me, it's going to be between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. That is it. After that, I am no longer on the chart. If I don't see my setup between 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., it's fine. We move on. It's life. Now, I need to create a trading routine. What is my trading routine going to be like? I literally wrote it and I pasted it somewhere here. I'm going to screenshot it and post it. But it says, for my trading routine, when I get up and I sit on my chart, first thing that I have to do is review my list. What are the pairs on my watch list? I have Euro USD and JBP USD. Number 2, identify market structure. What is the structure of the market on the day? Then I go on the 4 hours as well. Now, after that, I need to look out for key levels on the 4 hours because it's on the 4 hours that I need to look for my point of interest. My key level can be anything. It can be an order block, a fair value gap, a liquidity error, whatever it is. Now, mentally prepare for what is going to happen. You don't predict the market, you allow the market to happen. That is what I learned this week. You don't predict the market, you allow the market to happen and you just execute. That is it. And the moment you execute, after executing, you close your computer and you are done for that day. Hitting stop loss or TP, it's fine. Also, another thing is journaling is very, very important. You journal your reasons why you took the trade, your whys, and your what happened, your emotions and everything. It is very, very important. So yes. Okay, another thing that I learned is you are not always going to understand exactly where the market is going to. Sometimes the market is going to show you that, oh, I am going to this direction and it's not going to go there. That is another thing that is very funny. It is okay. We are human beings. We make mistakes. We are in a learning process. The learning process is not going to be like, trading is something that we have to do it for the rest of, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's something I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to be called a consistently female trader, one of the biggest trader in the industry for the rest of my life. Right? I want to leave an impact, and that is not something I want to do short term. So the moment I think about it, I'm like, I'm enjoying. Honestly, for the past 2 weeks, mostly last week, I traded out of love for the craft, not because I wanted to prove something to myself, but just because I'm actually falling in love with this thing. It is no longer about the money. Yes, I want the money, don't get me wrong, but more in my head is like, I want to fall in love with this thing. I want to understand my emotions through trading. That is it. Cool. Now let's go to the chart and I'm going to show you the trades that I took and how exactly those trades went. I'm screen recording from my computer. This is a trade that I took on Friday. I was waiting for this setup, and I'm not going to lie, the reason why I took this trade, one of the reasons was because you see here I had a breakout structure, right? Then here I had this fair value gap. Price created liquidity sweep, changed character and left another fair value gap. So normally my trading my strategy says that if I see a liquidity sweep and a change of character, I enter at fair value gap that created a change of character. Then I am targeting up to the upside, right? That is not what happened, and I don't know why. I was targeting a 1:5 and it gave me a 1:1, not even a 1:1, like it gave me literally a 1:, yeah, no, not even a 1, yeah, a 1:1. Then it reversed and took me out, came and took out this liquidity here, this liquidity here before. Now it's moving. Now I have seen another liquidity sweep, change of character, then it entered a fair value gap, then now it's moving to the upside. So that is this is the first trade. Now let's talk about this other one on JPY, and it's crazy. Okay, we are going to start with this one right here. I didn't take it, right? Liquidity sweep, change of character, entered here and it dropped immediately. I didn't take this. Is the one that I took. Okay, now this was my point of interest right here. So I felt like I should be looking at this other block right here, this other block. But you see that price came, tapped me in here, took out this liquidity and changed character. Then this is what happened. I took a loss. Now this is another trade that I saw, but I didn't enter this trade right here. When I go to the 5-minute time frame, you will see exactly why I took this trade. Now number one, we are going to see our liquidity sweep, change character, then we had a fair value gap, price dropped immediately, and I didn't take the trade. So those are, I think this is the second one. No, I took 2 trades this week actually, and the 2 trades were not good. They both hit stop loss, and for reasons I can't tell, to be very honest, I can't tell exactly what happened. I have been studying, I've been going back and forth. I realized that okay, I actually followed my plan only on this one. To be very honest, on this one I didn't follow my plan because I need to see a liquidity sweep. Yes, I didn't see a liquidity sweep here, or I should have entered here instead. But right here there was really no liquidity sweep that would have made me like, okay, this, no, there is, what am I saying, this is a break of structure to the downside. So liquidity sweep, change of character, there is a fair value gap. So I entered, and unfortunately this market does not respect me in any way, shape or form. Now if people are going to say, oh, you were trading against the trend, no, I am not trading against the trend. I am trading with the trend, because when you look very well, this is the all-time high that I was expecting. If you go on the daily, I remember a few months ago, or is it last or 2 months ago, I made a video saying that price was going to get to this point right here on JPY, which price actually did. Right now from here I should be looking out to sell. Where am I looking out to sell? There's a fair value gap here on the daily, so price has come into that fair value gap. Now when I went on the 4 hours time frame, what do I want to see on the 4 hours? I want to see a change of character, which indicates that price is about to start dropping. And of course we have a change of character. Imagine that price taps into our liquidity zone, like the previous high on the daily time frame, and it created a liquidity sweep right here. Then it changed character and it left a fair value gap right here. So this was my point of interest. This other block was my point of interest, and price has been navigating around it. Maybe I didn't just have a good entry confirmation on the lower time frame, because when I go to the 15-minute time frame, I want to see that price has actually swept liquidity somewhere, and liquidity should be swept on the point of interest. And if I want to look based off of that, I am wrong, because there was no liquidity sweep on the point of interest. However, I had a liquidity sweep somewhere here, which I cannot really consider a liquidity sweep. So okay, that going into the market for me henceforth is more about execution. I am literally a robot. I have a checklist. The moment my checklist is complete, I execute. I have 2 hours every day where I sit in front of the chart, that is from 8 a.m. up to like 10 a.m. The moment I see whatever I want to see on the market during that time, I just execute and I keep it moving. If I don't see it, it's fine. But one thing that I've noticed for sure is that my strategy works back to back all the time. Now, I remember I made a video last time where I said I finally paid for mentorship, and I've not started with my mentor yet because I don't have time right now. Between school and other things, I'll be done with exams this coming week, and after that I think I'll have more time to work with my mentor, and I think things are going to be better. I have this good feeling that this year just the thought of it makes me want to giggle. This year I'm going to become a consistently profitable trader, and I'm going to make money. I'm talking money like $100,000. I know people are going to say, oh, it's too unrealistic. It is not realistic for me. I can do it. and I'll do it. So guys, that is what I had to share with you. That is the how my week went. At the end of the day, stay happy and goodbye. Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you.